Alright. Let's see if we can remember how to play this game. And for anybody who's watching this on YouTube, you will notice that this is just starting out of nowhere. And I did not start recording from the beginning of the game. But we're partway through and I decided to start recording it, so... Here we go. But also it's been a few months, since, I think, since I last streamed this either. So I am going to have to remember what my buttons do. And what mission I was on. Okay. Let me see, I've got my plasma. Okay. Where am I science-wise? Got some science happening. Okay. Grid seems to be doing okay. Let's see. Okay, there's my build menu. And let's see.
The rain is over. Base operations returning back to normal.
Excellent. Let's see, where's my storage stuff? My resources. Let's see how much of my exotic resources I have. I don't remember where my storage bins are. Maybe they're mostly on another map? I don't remember. Or is it part of this clump over here? This is my... Oh, here they are. That stuff up there is my ammo. Okay, let's see. Teeny bit of palladium, but and some cobalt, but that's about it, eh? Okay. Okay, I got the uranium samples. Yeast colony research. Volcanic. Yeah, let's start doing these. Very epic music in this game.
Rift jump successful. The orbital scanner reported large condensations of ferdanite in this area. We can harvest it from the blue entwined crystals that are growing here, or try to locate it with the geoscanner.
Okay, let's grab the geoscanner and start searching for ferdanite. I'm sure that we can create some special equipment with it.
We need to gather more specimens from the blue entwined crystal formations in order to harvest ferdanite directly from them. I can extract more data and resources from various objects after my AI subroutines familiarize themselves with more specimens. Maybe we could even grow these crystals after reaching a higher familiarity level.
We can use the
lobbing this shit
bioscanner
at
to
me
gather
now.
research specimens more efficiently.
Get out of here.
It's the perfect tool for this task.
Get out of here. Why that exploded just then? Just explode.
Ashley, I have located a significant condensation of Verdinite near our position. I have marked its approximate location on our map.
Excellent.
Where the hell
we
up
should
there,
gather
right?
as much Ferdinite as possible. It will allow us
Alright.
to build new equipment that we can use to manipulate gravitational waves. I've heard of such inventions, but I've never seen them myself before.
Some explosions will be good for a crowd, but fire rate is too bad. Alright. Man, this place is angry. Found a decorative flag and some lava. How strange.
A nearby volcano has just exploded. Prepare for bombardment.
Danger! Large volcanic chunks of rock are dropping from the sky. They can cause serious damage.
Thanks. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Check my gear here for a second. I got some regen going, don't I? Yeah. Okay.
I'm not tracking any volcanic bombs in the air. The threat has has passed.
Finally.
Now we can assess the damage.
Save bullets for a little while. This way. I need everything I need, guys. Did a lot of damage. Very ow. There's another frost patch around here somewhere. Nope. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get one.
Oh, that makes things more complicated.
Yeah. So angry. I want to destroy the frost mushrooms. Or whatever I might be trying to study in there. Gotta be careful on bullets. Gotta stop blindly backing up everywhere. Kinda have to as well.
Look at this object. It's enormous. And it just floats in the air like it doesn't weigh anything.
It is emitting a powerful magnetic field. It is disrupting most of my equipment. We will not be able to construct any buildings within its immediate area of effect.
It looks alien. On an alien planet.
Ow.
Let's
Shit.
stay away from it. It reminds me of how I lost my arm.
Dead. Well, let's see how much of that stuff I have to repeat now. Probably all of it. I wonder if I can get the heat-resistant armor before going back there. Let me see. Science. What is my science looking like here? Okay, so it's already on my research list. Should probably move it up, though. the meantime, we should do something else. What's this? Cryogenic mine? Meh. Meh. Okay, so let's work on uranium then. Actually, wait. Do I have sun shielding? You have it for the base. Does that include me as well? Looks like it. Okay. We'll do the uranium first then.
Rift jump successful. I am detecting very high background radiation in this area. It is dangerously close to the safety limit of my armor.
Good. This means that we really are onto something. I don't expect to find uranium rods lying around. Let's use the geoscanner to search for some ore.
Some cool plants. Weird flying manta ray thing would be neat. Ah! Why are you all so angry? Bubbles. Give me that. Oh, steel statue. I'm so glad. really wanted that. Eat it.
The wind is picking up. There's a dense dust storm visible on the horizon. We won't be getting any good results by searching for uranium this way. This is tedious.
Ashley, this is our lucky day. My sensors are picking up a larger underground uranium deposit. I've marked it on our map.
Excellent. Let's go there immediately.
That green.
The weather is clearing up. I can see everything again. Let's hope this doesn't happen again too soon.
Nice little rocket just went off on its own little adventure, didn't it? That's a lot of crystals, though.
There's a lot of creatures around this area. We won't be getting to that uranium without a fight.
You can search for uranium elsewhere, but that's probably going to take more time. You can fight these creatures, or you can try to figure out a different solution.
Thank you for the advice, Mr. Riggs. That's very helpful.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. It's Crystal Thulu. You're resistant to that, are you? Oh, that, huh? Minigun go brrr. Isn't that fancy? Goes the shooting star. Uranium this way. Smash it out of the ground. This is not working. Find some more somewhere else, but the it's not where the circle is anyway. Okay, is that? There's some. I got some from the circle, but there doesn't seem to be enemy in there anymore. Whoa, that's a lot more. Bastards. Ah, I see you. Sneaky bastard. Ammo type you're resisting, but take both of them. Alright, one more of those and we're good. Oh, yeah. They're biggin'. Yeah. This attack is very sudden. Get out of here. Ah. There's many many's.
The wind is picking up. There's a dense dust storm visible on the horizon. Okay, we've gathered enough uranium samples. We have to search for larger uranium ore deposits that can be mined autonomously. Now that we know the type of uranium ore that is present in this area, we should download the appropriate uranium handling technology to be ready to set up a mining outpost.
Ashley, we can use the radiation signature of the uranium ore that we've gathered to calibrate the orbital scanner to search for more significant deposits.
It's like following a breadcrumb trail, but I feel that we're getting closer.
What's for dinner today, Snow?
Research completed.
Repair towers too, heat shielding. Nice. We should be safe to go back to the volcanic place now. Safe-ish. Leftover lava soup? Delicious. I gotta do a shopping trip and get some ingredients for that. Let me check, actually. Let's see. Garlic, onion, red peppers, carrot, curry paste, hot beans, coconut milk, corn. I'm probably gonna add some meat to this, but maybe add some chicken to that. Seems like pretty easy ingredients, though. Why do I have a green symbol down here? What's happening here? Okay, this is using 50 gas per second. This is using... supposed to be generating 25 each. Okay, they need 100 sludge. We're only getting 150. Okay, that's why. So let's build a second pump. Oh, but I can't. There's a range limit on those. Okay, never mind. Can we upgrade those yet? No. Alright, I'll leave that alone. There's nothing I can do down there. Use green curry instead of red? Oh, I'm definitely using red curry. I love it. Alright. So we can go back to the lava area. Or we can continue with the desert stuff. You know what? Looking at my ammo consumption, I feel like I could use better ammo generation. Hey Larson! How's it going? So as far as it looks different during weekends? I mean, I wouldn't know. It's not the weekend. I'll let you know tomorrow, though. Okay, ammo factory. If I upgrade this, it will cost me a bit more energy, but not too much more. Okay. Let's try that out. Hopefully my defenses are okay. As soon as I finish researching minigun towers, I'm going to start installing a bunch of those. Wait, is that an iron deposit up there? I should start tapping that, ladies. Okay.
Warning!
Walls?
A hostile group of creatures is heading towards our base.
Oh, great!
Prepare
Just as
for
I started
incoming
destroying my
attack.
walls. Coming from the southwest, though. Okay. Let me get down there. And make sure my defenses are up to snuff down in that corner. Friday's like 50% weekend. Yeah. It's weekend in spirit, especially if the workday's over already, right? Alright, what are these guns? These are just basic bitch sentinel guns. Flamer towers. Let's get some of these in here.
Danger! An aggressive horde has entered the area. It is less than a minute away.
And rockets. Alright, I'm out of AI cores right now. Hopefully that's good enough. Also, I should double check real quick. Basic minigun and the basic plasma gun. Can I build better than that? Not yet. Okay. Should be good. It's good. It's good. These trees are not enjoying this at all. It's okay. Nobody asked the trees what their opinion was anyway. That's okay. I have a rift to respawn at. This This isn't one of those away missions. I'll have to pick up my flamethrower again, though. I got a wee bit surrounded there. These artillery guys, they're a pain in the ass. Shooting my defenses from outside of my turret's range. How rude. I got my flamethrower back. Okay. And... okay, I lost the flamer tower in the corner. And I think the level 2 shoot Eve tower. Wait, where's the flamer? Level 2 sentinel. 2 of the sentinels. Okay. There we go. Good to go. Oh wait. So my power infrastructure got damaged. There, that should do it. Okay. Everything's fine there. So we should be ready to go out on another mission now. Let's see. Just a little bit Zerg, yeah, for sure. Speaking of Zerg, I guess we can try the Ferdinite one again now. Now that we're not going to be constantly burning out in the friggin' heat. I tried this mission before you guys arrived and got my ass blown up. But I didn't have a thing to respawn me, so I just lost the whole mission. Blew my ass up, ladies. Yeah, Satisfactory got a lot more violent, didn't it, Larson?
Rift jump successful. The orbital scanner reported large condensations of Fergonite in this area. We can harvest it from the blue entwined crystals that are growing here, or try to locate it with the
I
geoscanner.
need geothermal vents
Okay,
here.
let's grab the geoscanner and start searching for Ferdinite. I'm sure that we can create some special equipment with it. Look at this object. It's enormous, and it just floats in the air like it doesn't weigh anything.
It is emitting a powerful magnetic field. It is disrupting most of my equipment. We will not be able to construct any buildings within its immediate area of effect.
It looks alien, on an alien planet. Let's
Yeah,
stay away
duh.
from it.
Everything on this planet is alien, you silly.
We need to gather more specimens from the blue entwined crystal formations in order to harvest Ferdinite directly from them. I can extract more data and resources from various objects after my AI subroutines familiarize themselves with more specimens. Maybe we could even grow these crystals after reaching a high enough familiarity level.
We can use the bioscanner to gather research specimens more efficiently. It's the perfect tool for this task.
It's almost like that's exactly what it's for.
Ashley, I have located a significant condensation of Ferdinite near our position. I have marked its approximate location on our map.
Excellent. We should gather as much Ferdinite as possible. It will allow us to build new equipment that we can use to manipulate gravitational waves. Of
course, it's in the
I've heard of
farthest
such
corner.
inventions, but I've never seen them myself before.
Get out of here. Weird, aggressive brute. You know, that's a good point, Larson, but who's the alien and who's not the alien is all relative, you know? I'm definitely the alien to them. They're aliens to me. That doesn't mean we can't all get along. As long as you stop trying to eat my face constantly. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, that is how they've been saying hello so far, yes.
There's a dense ash cloud on the horizon. It's coming our way. It's going to get dark soon.
How you doing, Burnswell? I don't trust you guys at my back, so you have to die now. You're gonna try to eat my bum if I don't kill you.
The sky is covered in ash and dust. Our solar panels are useless.
And I'm on a mission. I don't have time for that right now. Work now, fun later. Yeah, that's a fire. Larson, you've not been paying attention. This stuff will aggro me first if I don't shoot them first. And a lot of the time they do. Those guys just haven't noticed me. And that's probably for the best, because those ones are real dangerous. See, look. These guys came at me first. And these guys. Am I an American cop?
The ash clouds have dispersed now. Air
I have to
visibility
be.
is back to normal.
I can't let them shoot first. Don't worry though, I'll leave their pets alone. Uh-oh. Ground is angry at me now.
Oh, that makes things more complicated.
A lot of angry rocks. Actually, they're not that angry yet. Let's keep it that way. Uh-oh. Alright. I'm gonna fight you guys over here, so don't accidentally shoot the rock men. Okay. See? Diplomacy. We can be polite. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Now they're angry. I'm explosion resistant. I hate explosion resistant rocks. They're the worst. Like an ice golem over here. Heck. So low on ammo. Okay. Alright, we got the big one. Must science beam everything. That's what science sounds like. Weirl, 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 weirl. Okay. Now we can do this.
We've gathered a sizable amount of ferdinite. This should be enough to start crafting new equipment. We can stay here and try to find even more, or get back to our primary objectives.
I don't think we're going to find that much more here. Okay, so, radars in volcanic area. Let's do that. Which means we're going to need power sources as well. Which is a bit of a pain in the volcanic area. Unless I'm lucky and I find a geothermal vent. That would be nice. Gotta use your science gun, yes. For science! It's very important. Alright. Sleep-deprived Larson, well...
Gravitational
fix that.
anomaly detected. Gravitational strength 0.56 G. Magnetic field anomaly detected. My sensors are receiving a lot of interference.
Wow, the parameters in this area are crazy. It's like a completely different planet. The gravity in this place is acting weird. Something must be causing this.
Ashley, let's focus on finding the titanium
There's a
deposit.
geothermal.
It should be somewhere in this area. We can triangulate its position
Ah,
by
heck.
building a network of
Just
radar
off the rock.
stations.
Probably
You're
me.
right. We can investigate what's causing these anomalies as we move forward. We can place the radar stations in the safe zones created by the cryo plants.
We can also construct cryo stations of our own. However, they require titanium to be built. We can find small amounts of titanium by harvesting cryo plants.
Building cryostations won't make much sense until we can find a much larger titanium deposit. Let's not waste titanium unless it's necessary.
Also, the geothermal wouldn't help that much anyway, because... Actually, wait. Okay, they're talking about the heat thing, but I've researched heat shielding, so I should be... Oh no, I still need to... Yeah, I still need cold stuff for my buildings. The heat shielding's for me. So yeah, I have to build radars in a spread out area to triangulate, so... Won't be able to use geothermals anyway. They're under defense. Yeah.
Okay, we've built the first radar station. It isn't easy to provide
let's
enough
see.
power in this biome. The atmosphere
15
is
energy.
very thick, and it's reducing the effectiveness of wind and solar generators.
We will need a few additional radar stations to triangulate the position of the titanium deposit. Try to place them as far from each other as possible. They need to cover a wide area.
Neighbor somehow managed to set off the fire alarm at 6 a.m.? Rude. Alright, this is currently giving 12 energy. Okay. That's not quite getting enough. Oh, 2 more. Okay, there we go. There's a clump of enemies right here. I better clean these out so they don't destroy my radar. Get out of here. Okay. That should be good. Oh, hold on. Okay, geothermal vent right there, but still out of useful range. Also, actually, I don't know if I have the ability to make the cryo tower thingy.
Research completed.
It's for mines. Do I just not have the tech for it? Oh no, I do have it. Hold on. Well, what section's it in then? Did I just miss it?
Ashley, I'm detecting increased volcanic activity. There's a dense ash cloud coming
There
our
it
way.
is. I don't have any titanium yet, though. Okay. So now I have to build a few more radars.
The ash cloud is upon us. Visibility is down, and air temperature is up. You wouldn't want to breathe this. Solar panels are disabled as well.
Out in areas where that one's not covering. Because otherwise it would just be redundant. I could build one here, but it would overlap a bit. Be more efficient if I go farther up. Alright, maybe at this one. Oh. Where's that's come from? Okay, let's see. Enough? Yes. Okay.
The ash clouds have dispersed now. Air visibility is back to normal.
Away from my buildings, jerk. I need even 2 more radar stations. Good night, Lawson. Sleep well. Stop setting off fire alarms. I feel like setting that thing off. Rewards tend to suck anyway. Tentacle plant in the volcanic area. Weird. I think he's lost. Let's see. This is maybe too far north. There's a scanny spot up here. Yeah. Boring. That's no use. Maxed out on that stuff anyway.
Interesting.
Alright, I need to find a frost
It
plant.
appears that this life form contains large amounts of hazonite in crystallized form. If we can gather more samples of this species, we could learn how to obtain larger quantities of hazonite to craft better equipment and weapons.
We can use the orbital scanner to search for larger populations of this life form. Their presence should lead us to large quantities of hazonite.
That's an excellent idea, Mr. Riggs. Our equipment sure could use an upgrade.
Hell yeah. Ah,
Orbital scanning finished. Potential
Summit.
hazonite-rich location detected. I have marked the
Okay.
rift jump coordinates on the orbital scanner interface.
That was super fast. It looks like there's a lot of these plants, or mushrooms, or whatever we should call them nearby. We can work on proper categorization as soon as we study more samples of the species.
yep. Mushrooms are pretty hardy. Do I not have enough power up there? I gotta change my weapon. You don't tell me what to do, game. You're not the boss of me. Whoa, that's a lot of iron. Gimme. I don't know why the ground explodes like that sometimes. Just weird. Oh, so something just outright destroying my thing up here? What happened? Was it you? Maybe it was you. Well, gotta rebuild that stuff then. Alright, one more radar station should do it. Maybe it's the corpses of those lava snakes that are exploding. It seems to always happen when I walk over them after a fight. Oh man, pissed the rock off. Wasn't me this time. I was very specifically not firing in his direction. Just random explosions. Very confusing. Alright, this should be a good spot for... Well, it overlaps a bit, but it doesn't matter. I don't need a full efficiency one this time. Oops. Need more power than that. Ah! Jump right in the lava, you freak.
Ashley, we've constructed enough radar stations to locate the titanium deposit. I am marking its approximate position on our map.
Excellent.
Approximately right
Let's
beside
go there
you.
and search for it with the geoscanner.
Whoa.
Warning! I'm detecting an intense ion storm coming our way, due to a recent coronal mass ejection on Galatea's sun. It may disable some of our equipment.
We've got it, but the amount of titanium in this deposit is not impressive to say the least.
It is enough to provide data for the orbital scanner to search for more significant deposits underground.
Okay, let's start the orbital scanning procedure. We have to find more titanium.
Orbital scanning in progress. Searching for traces of titanium within the planet's volcanic zone. This will take some time to complete. Orbital scanning finished. We've located a new planetary location with research.
This will take some time to complete. We're done.
Larger underground titanium deposits. Warning, the volcanoes in that area are very active. Make sure to equip any armor enhancements that we have available before going there.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I can't while this... Alright, I can't do it while this ion storm's going on. So we'll just have to ride this out.
We have finished researching tanzanite handling. We can start researching new weapons and equipment based on this mineral. However, please bear in mind that we will need to obtain this resource to craft these new inventions. The purple cacti, in which we originally discovered tanzanite, could be a good lead.
Let's gather more samples of this plant to study how it manages to synthesize this material. It's our best lead.
Alright, that time I
have already detected
exploded
an
while
interesting
standing still.
location with dense groups of these cacti. It is nearby, and we can jump there through the orbital scanner interface.
Okay, let's do that as soon as we've secured our current objective.
Which we already have, but I can't leave right now. I'm trapped. I'm a hostage. Help! Help!
Everything is getting back to normal. Thankfully, this didn't last long.
Just exploded for no reason. Ladies. You know how the ladies love it when you explode for no reason. I should build another armory. I've been having some ammo problems. Oh, that's the tower ammo factory I upgraded, not my personal one. Okay. That's why it wasn't helping. Okay. I must have a personal ammo station around somewhere, though, yeah? That's a tower ammo. I want to try to keep things a little organized. So if I've got one already, I want to build a new one near it. Why does this have a symbol on it? What does that mean? Oh well. That's my orbital scanner. Oh, I never finished doing the thing with the iron at the top. Because I was interrupted by the attack. I should do that. I guess I don't have an armory anywhere, really? No, I have to have an arsenal somewhere, otherwise I wouldn't be able to build new weapons, right? Must have just lost track of where I built it. Oh wait, it's this thing here, isn't it? Armory, that's the word. Okay. Another one would be 80 energy. Okay. Alright, before I continue though, I need a new drink, so let's have a quick break. Back in a minute. Okay. Yeah. I should probably get the screen share going in case anybody decides to join in. Go. 1 second. How's dinner, Snow? I was just asking how dinner was. Is good? Excellent.
Research completed.
Okay. Need to start adding more research to the queue. Let's see. Not sure like I really care about these too much. I'll do this one though. Let's see. Air pulse, Gonna need this. Not sure what these do. Just movement speed stuff, eh? Okay. We need a nuke launcher. Shockwave tower. Uranium handling. Our tower's rank 2. That's probably a good list. Okay. Let's get this iron plant built up. Oops. Well, we're gonna need more AI servers. I don't need this here anymore. My previous base borders before I expanded. Okay, where are my AI servers at? I'll just build some more here. Yeah, unfortunately it's tough to get anti-enemy artillery going because then you've got Hold on. So you need to build your own artillery for that, and you need to match their range. Which is hard to do because they're going to be shooting your walls. And your artillery has to be behind your walls, which means they'll be just outside of our artillery range. There's really no way to do it. That's why I leave the base during attack waves. So I can get out there and kill the enemy artillery personally. Then I have to worry about making sure I don't get killed. Because that will slow everything down. Okay. Let's see. Where's the nearest repair tower? Down there. Okay. Some rocket towers. Minigun towers are amazing, although they cost titanium, so I can't build that many of them. Alright, that should be good. Now, iron gathering. Okay, there we go. Now I'm having power problems. Well, I was in general anyway. Hold on. Why didn't this get built? Okay, actually, wait. Let me check my existing power supply buildings to see if I can just upgrade things. Not these.
I'm detecting a decrease in wind speed. This may affect our wind turbines.
Alright, they're all as upgraded as they can be. I just need more of them, I guess.
The wind is very slow today.
Yes, that's the problem. Okay, build some more solar plants then. Went off the rails a bit. Would you stop wiggling? Actually, I built those all at level 1, didn't I? Silly. And for when the wind does pick up again, there. That should help a little bit. Especially when the wind picks back up. Okay. I don't think I can build anything new for my weapons yet. I'm working on researching some stuff at least. I think. Let's see. I could build a better flamethrower, but I'm not worried about it right now. What I really want is a better plasma, better plasma gun and better minigun. I can't do that yet until I've done this. Which requires headquarters level 5. Okay. That requires... Oh, I haven't built the headquarters level 4 yet. I have to upgrade my headquarters. That's Flammenwerfer. Yes. Right here. Whoosh. It's just a level 1, but it's very effective.
Wind is picking up again.
Sweet. Alright, so I need to upgrade my headquarters, which means I'm going to get attacked. That always triggers an attack wave. So... make sure all my walls are thick with 2 C's, you know what I'm saying? Game, would you calm down, please? Cost a lot of carbon, but I had a lot saved up. Had. Not anymore. Spending this stuff like there's no tomorrow, but if I don't spend it, then there won't be a tomorrow. Know what I'm saying? Right now. Okay. Give it a minute to generate a little bit more. Okay. What else am I looking at? These spots aren't fully upgraded, but they are double thick, ladies. So, might be okay. Oh, we need more. Just outright more up here. Maybe I'll do an away mission first, so that I can give my stuff time to dig up more carbon. Oh, this is just a bit crazy right here. I need to... I'm not leaving that alone as it is. Okay. Yeah, I should just do an away mission. Okay. Let's go to... tropical. Yeah, okay. He's nice. Definitely want to get some titanium rolling as well, because those minigun towers are incredible. I don't have any titanium incoming. Bit of a problem. I always smash stuff when we arrive.
This area is very rich in hazenite. My scans have indicated an especially large deposit near our position. I recommend we go there first.
A lot of the flora that grows here contains hazenite. Many Galatian plants have adapted to crystallize various minerals directly from the soil. Some fauna species feed directly on these minerals. It's a fascinating ecosystem. My initial scans of these large, bulbous life forms that look a bit like fossilized trees with crystals indicate that their closest categorization should be fungi. The specific subspecies that cultivates orange crystals and grows orange leaves appears to be feeding off of hazenite in the soil. We could learn a lot by gathering more samples of this life form.
Ashley, we should gather more research specimens of this species in order for my AI subroutines to familiarize themselves with it. This will allow me to harvest hazenite directly from these life forms. I recommend using the bioscanner to scan them. This way, we can gather research samples much quicker.
It's a little mining spot to work while I'm doing my other stuff here. Actually might make an outpost here. There's a lot of deposits. Might be worth setting up a permanent area, sub-base here, you know? Know how to use the bioscanner, jerk. There, you happy? No? Go. Could have just worfed those guys, I guess. Damn, there's a lot of them. Okay. That's a lot of dead things. Mm-hmm, yes it is. That's because the minigun went brrrr. Ah. Sneaky bastards.
Wind is slowing down. The air is getting dense. A fog is forming up.
It's a lot of things happening. Explore.
This fog is very dense. It's affecting the efficiency of our solar panels and wind turbines. Based on my calculations, it shouldn't last for long.
I hope not, because I can't see.
The fog is clearing up. This will make things easier for us.
Yes, thanks, Captain Obvious. Artillery jerks. They're just pissed off into the
We have
rock.
achieved a high enough familiarity level of this species that we can now cultivate its saplings by constructing the cultivator building. We can continue gathering research samples to improve our knowledge about this or any other species.
I can make a garden. Okay, and of course our underground deposit is way on the other side of the map, as usual. Ah! Christ! That's a lot of damage all at once out of nowhere. Friggin' hell. I no likey. Really would like some better guns, please. How's my science doing anyway? Swarm missiles are nice. Well, I can do mech sensors. Okay. got one of those equipped now. Okay, sensors. Standard. How did I research an upgrade to that, though? I'm confused. Oh, maybe it's just that I started with the one automatically, but now I can build more if I want to. I think that's what it is.
It looks like the weather is calming down. Wind is getting slower. The wind is very slow today.
Yes, you just told me that literally a second ago. The wind is slowing down. It looks like the wind is slow now. Yeah, don't say. Or any one of those Nicolas Cage memes. You don't say. Whoa. Comes some biggins.
Wind is picking up again.
That's nice. Oh, blue stuff. I like blue stuff. Alright, who wants some flamen? You do. Well, thankfully I brought plenty for everyone. Flamen yeeten. For alles.
Ashley, there is a lot of hastenite in this area, but it is not concentrated enough for my equipment to extract it. We have to search for it elsewhere.
There's a lot of these bulbous mushrooms growing here. They're feeding off of the hazenite from the soil and crystallizing it in a form that can be harvested. If we could accelerate their growth, then we could extract the hazenite using these natural organisms.
Those guys
We could
almost got me.
construct a cultivator in this area to accelerate the growth of
Who the
these
fuck are you?
mushrooms. We will need to supply it with filtered water to make it operational.
Okay, let's get it done.
Why did my mech's voice just suddenly change? It's really weird. Somebody hacking my mech. I must have a virus. I know, right? Ah. Poison goop. It's hard to see in the dark.
The wind is picking up speed.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I sound so excited about it, but alright.
Wind speed is at an exceptional high. Wind turbine efficiency is at maximum.
Okay, now I don't know if I'm gonna get attacked or not, but I'm gonna build defenses here. So I might have to defend this thing against attack waves. I'm gonna have to build a door to let myself in. Seems like a great time to build some wind turbines, though, doesn't it?
Wind speed is returning back to typical values. Wind
Of course.
turbine efficiency returning to normal.
Of course, that happens now. Alright, the tornado. I hope it's not a tornado. I don't need that shit in my life right now. That's bad for my base. Alright, that's plenty of power. Although I do have to make up for downfalls, like when the wind goes down or the sun goes down. That's what the storages are for. Okay. Those are probably some good defenses. It's gonna have to be. This spot might not even get attacked. I don't remember for sure, but maybe it will. Sometimes that shit happens in these cases. Alright. I just got cultivator technology recently, I think. Or wait.
Research completed.
Do I have to research cultivator? Well, let's find out. Okay, now I've got it. Alright. Cultivator. Yeah, I'm gonna need water. Right. It's gonna be a bit of a pain. Because there's no water sources right in here. Yeah, alright, hopefully it won't get attacked. But let's be honest, it will. I'll need a harvesting station. I don't think I can do pipes through defensive walls, can I?
I'm detecting a change in wind power. This may affect our wind turbines.
Alright, there's mud over there, but is there any closer? I don't think so.
All wind has stopped. Our wind turbines are down.
You know it's gonna happen sooner or later. Alright, this is not going to be great, but it's the only option I've got. So, pop you there. Actually, no, wait. Actually, no, I can do the treatment plant inside. So, hold on. Sell that.
The wind is coming back. Wind power is returning to normal.
Water filter. Might as well put it right there. There.
The cultivator is operational. It will require some time to bring these mushrooms to the size when we can harvest them in an efficient manner.
We can automate
Aha.
the process of gathering resources by constructing a harvester building close to the
Who
cultivator.
are you?
Excellent. I have a feeling that we should strengthen our defenses while we're waiting for the growth cycle to
I don't
complete.
know who that guy
Whenever we
is.
try to exploit any of the natural resources on this planet, we get attacked by hordes of aggressive creatures.
Yeah, so you could have told me before. Thankfully, I remember that from when we played this in the past. So that pipeline is going to get wrecked. Probably multiple times. But what can you do? Fences are doing a good job.
The enemies in this area can hide from our sensors. They are not as numerous as in the other parts of this biome, but they can be even more dangerous. Be wary, Ashley. I will not be able to warn you of incoming attacks.
Why did my mech just suddenly become Russian? So weird. Alright, you know what? Let me double check this. This creates 200 water and this wants 100, but it's not getting the whole amount. Why? Well, that's storage. It creates 50. Okay, so I should be making a second plant. And this thing pumps 100 per second. Okay. That should be taking care of it. Probably. Just specify how much mud it uses up. Let it go though. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Okay. Says there's 0 mud in the pipeline now. Maybe I should make another pump. Actually, I'll just upgrade this one. That flamer is doing some work, let me tell you. All of the Flyman Warfarin. Flymans are getting werfed out the wazoo. Right, so we've got this building here, which is sends out water and drones to basically grow plants, and then this one sends out drones to harvest the plants. So we got like a little automated agriculture going on here. Go.
We've gathered enough hazenite to start crafting new equipment. Ashley, we can stay here and harvest more minerals, or we can return to our primary objectives.
Having 2 completely different voice actors for the mech is really weird, though. I just want to double check around the planet a little bit more to see, or this particular map. I just want to double check to see if it's worth setting up a permanent base here. There's a lot of carbon, at least, anyway. And technically unlimited amounts of hazenite. I don't know if I need that. I could use the extra carbon, probably. Let's see, though. It's a fair amount of carbon. I should probably set up a base here, even if just to keep carbon harvesting going. But I should probably start over here, because most of the carbon I found is over in one area. I don't remember what it is, but those big things I'm scanning, if I get enough of them studied, it enables me to build something that I know I wanted in a previous game, but I don't remember what it was. I remember really wanting it. So whenever I see one, I make sure I scan it. Attack with more elementals. Jerks. Okay. This canyon in this direction. What's going on with light levels? That was a very short night cycle. More carbons. Yeah, I want to go back to where I started the map. See if I can find any really good energy sources up there. Like, if I can find a geothermal event up in this area, that would be awesome. Ooh, a whole bunch of iron too. Ah, edge of the map. Okay. Kind of go around. So Burnswell, how about you? What'd you have for dinner today? I had a shawarma. It was tasty. It tasted real good like. Guys are big chunky boys. Ah, shit, my stuff's getting attacked. Rude. That destroyed my stuff. Who even did it? There's nobody here. You guys? These little jerks. I guess we lost Burnswell. No answer on the dinner question. I see we have a couple of other viewers out there, though, so if you haven't said anything, feel free to say hi. Tell us what you had for dinner today. I'm curious.
Weather conditions are changing. Wind speed is increasing.
Let's talk about yummy food.
The wind is much stronger than usual.
Alright, no special energy sources around here. So... I'll have to use this wind for now. Okay, let me see. Oh, there's Burnswell. Having coffee for dinner, which is you were making? Coffee's not dinner. It's supposed to be food.
Wind speed is returning back to typical values. Wind turbine efficiency returning to normal.
Okay. All right. We definitely need more power generation, though. There's nothing close enough to up here to really help a lot, but you know what? Let's build a an outpost anyway, though. That'll actually produce a bit of energy by itself. So the outpost means we can warp back here whenever we like, later. It's a permanent place we can come back to. Stop wiggling. Goof. I see some nonsense hanging around at the edge of the base over here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Won't have you making danger. You hear? I wish there was something closer by I could generate more power with, though. Oh well. So I'm gonna be draining a lot more once I need to start building defenses here.
I'm tracking a meteor shower on a collision course with us.
Oh great, it's centered on the base I just made. How nice.
These rocks can do some serious damage. Evasive maneuvers, Mr. Riggs.
I don't even have to kill these buggers. I'm just gonna die in the meteor shower. Storm, whatever you want to call it. Folly Rockies. The Rocky Follies. Skyfire.
The rock rain is over. That was intense.
Oh, the base didn't get hit, so that's good. Okay. Okay. Let's finish building the wall down here. Or should I say down yeah. To pronounce it correctly. Alright. Now I need defenses, which is what's going to really start draining my power. That might be too many. Oh,
Research completed.
no research selected. Need to get research rolling in again. That one. That sounds neat, but I don't think I really actually liked it when I tried it before. Heavy artillery towers, that sounds like fun. Alright, I should give my research some stuff to do for a while. Now. carbon extractor was. Alright. Yeah, power lines. I'm gonna sell one of these. I don't know if I need that many of them. Actually, maybe 2. Burning up power for no reason. Okay.
There's an intense aurora in the sky. Prepare for an ion storm. It's going to disable a lot of equipment.
Oh, great.
The ion storm is disabling our equipment.
I don't know if my power generation is even working right now. Hope we don't get attacked. Actually, I don't know how much this place is going to get attacked, but better safe than sorry, you know?
The number of charged particles has drastically decreased. Equipment functioning is returning back to normal.
Okay, I think I've got all the defenses I need now. No, I probably don't need all of these. Alright, I think everything's okay there. So it should be safe to leave. Actually, what can I build here now? Still nothing great. I do want the swarm missiles, though.
Crafting completed.
The swarm missile launcher is pretty fun. Check this out. That's a lot of missiles. These trees are tough as hell. Are you still standing, tree? How dare you defy me? There we go. Lots of measles. Okay. So let's, wait, what? Under attack? Ah, heck. Heck. That's just excessive, isn't it, though? Beautiful is what it is. I think my defenses got damaged down here a little bit. I'm gonna beef that up a little bit before I leave. Kai's dinner must be pretty intense if she's still gone. Being a creeper. Lewd. Alright. Headquarters. Yeah. Time to finish upgrading the defenses at headquarters so we can upgrade the headquarters itself. Should have enough carbon now. Yeah. Alright. Oop. Alright, I think this corner needed more defenses. Oh yes, okay. You know what? Let's triple layer it here. And I'm gonna need more guns.
Warning!
Flame
An
there.
enemy attack is imminent. We should build stronger defenses around our base.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. That's probably a good idea, guy. Wish I had thought of that.
Danger! A hostile swarm is moving in on our base. They are almost upon us.
I'm not of AI cores, but it should be okay. Alright. Bothering my base. There.
It was a lot of fun. I'm second.
You ain't that guy?
Not sure. Wait, my boy. One moment.
Wow.
Is that any better?
That's a lot better. What the fuck was that?
Voice synthesizer driver.
Or lack thereof, I guess.
It crashes occasionally.
That was crazy. Snow, clip that. Kai needs to hear what just happened.
Oh, I heard.
Oh, okay. I think Snowcat's having some really, really good soup, because she said she'd be in voice chat when she finished eating dinner, and that was 2 hours ago. Must be really, really good dinner. Okay. See, I have some things to replace. Towels.
Dinner was good enough to have seconds, evidently.
Indeed. How was yours?
Something that will likely make me sick tomorrow, but you know.
The
Why?
ground is shaking. It looks like an earthquake is coming.
I don't know, it's been causing that issue with me every time I've had it the last few times.
Yeah, it tends to do that to me too.
The earthquake is
Whatever
over.
it is.
It looks like it unearthed an object
It's,
at its epicenter.
Fucking prepackaged Philly cheesesteak things. And they just do very uncomfortable things to my innards.
Worth it?
Not really.
Doing it anyway,
But-
though, eh?
I mean, that's what was made for dinner, so.
Folks gotta eat.
Yep.
Alright, back to beefing up the defenses I wanted to beef up. Oh dear.
I don't see any deer.
Oh, never mind. I thought there was a hole missing in there, but it's just a spot I can't build on.
It looks like
But if-
some of these creatures' attacks are originating from occurring points near our base.
If there's no deer to be seen,
Interesting.
then how are we
should
going to
go
have a
and
happy
investigate
nude
that
deer?
area.
Good question.
thingy out there, eh? Let's see. Actually, I can use a door over here at this point. Yeah. And rocks. Oh, did you see my fancy new swarm rockets?
Yep. I have.
They are very rockety.
Also headless now.
Hello.
Hey!
Get your fill of food boxes.
Snow, are you there?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
here. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
there you are. Now I can.
You just went completely silent after I called you out. I mean, after I made my comment.
There was a brief
I was
noise, but
I
it
was
wasn't a word.
laughing. I was laughing. My microphone didn't pick it up.
It was either too soft or too loud then.
I do this laugh where sometimes I just don't make noise.
I think we all do that to some degree.
Yeah.
Fighting these guys always reminds me of there's that one spot in Borderlands 2 where you fight these cloaked guys for the first time. Like these animals that can just cloak themselves somehow. And some hillbilly set up warning signs that says invisible assholes. But both invisible and assholes are spelled wrong. Because it's Borderlands and everybody's a redneck. And only half of them can read.
I have a question for you, Kret.
3. The answer is 3.
Alright, well that makes that easy.
Cool. What was the question?
In any of your time during tech support,
Uh-huh.
did you ever run into a situation where a computer would not boot because the reset switch was stuck?
I haven't seen very many computers that have reset buttons. Just power buttons.
Well, typically they have the power button and then next to them they have that little reset button, or whatever.
None of mine have ever had that.
Huh,
But
that's
no,
weird.
I have not had that in tech support. But then again, I was doing tech support for internet service
This
and not
looks like
for
a nest of
computers,
some
so
sort. We should clear it out and reduce
not
the
that people
strength of
didn't try to get
hostile
us to
attacks.
help tech support their computer.
There is a
but
lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
Yeah, this is true. But yeah, I can honestly say I've never had that happen.
This should stop
Until
them from
yesterday.
gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
I had a thing
Everything
happen to
helps.
one of my computers where the power button just got stuck in, and I couldn't use it anymore. I had to get my roommate to, because he's an electrician. I had to get him to purchase an appropriate button that can wire into things. So basically, like, there was just like this little, like, you know those little buttons that are like underneath the keys of like a keyboard or something similar?
Mm-hmm.
You got like one of those little buttons without the key that could be wired into the computer. So it's essentially I guess it's really just the button that your power switch pushes, right?
Yeah, basically. It's just a little momentary switch.
But I had to install one of those that would be just like on the end of a wire that was taped to the side of my open case. So I could just push that button to turn the computer on.
I mean, that's one way of doing it.
Because there
Hey,
was too much.
Shaluka.
What up?
Hey, Luca. Because there was too much crap going on with the case to be able to just fix the power button normally itself. Like, that was the easiest solution. I don't have that computer anymore, but that was the one I used to have as my side computer. guess who we get to blame for this happening in the first place? Because of the shoddy construction of that particular thing.
Dell?
Yes.
Okay.
Indirectly Dell. It was an Alienware computer.
Well, yeah, I mean, Dell owns Alienware, so...
Right, that's why it's correct in an indirect way. And that's why I don't buy Alienware anymore.
You want to know how to piss off somebody who just got a brand new Alienware computer? You just look at them and deadpan say, dude, you're getting a Dell.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And if they're old enough to get the reference, you will piss them off.
Which they deserve, because they should have known better.
Yeah.
But no, yesterday I was working on a computer that just would not boot. It spent hours on this fucking thing trying to figure out why it wouldn't boot. And the motherboard has, like, diagnostic LEDs on it. Said which parts it was detecting and which parts might be faulting out. And the LEDs that indicated the video card and the processor were unlit, but the one that was indicating the RAM was lit.
Oh, damn it.
I've never seen anything like this. The processor's fine; it's brand fucking new. The video card, while not new, has been fully restored. New paste on it, everything. And it worked the last time it was used. So I'm not sure why it's not detecting either of these things. And I just said, you're gonna have to take this to somebody else, because I've never experienced this before. And as I'm putting the case back, I look at the top of the case, and I notice there's this hole in it. I'm thinking, okay, so it's a weird port, but I've never seen a port like this. It's huge. Is this like a 1/4-inch audio jack? What the fuck? And
That's weird.
And I look at it, it's like, that's a button, but it's depressed. It's pushed all the way down. It's like, that's the reset switch. And I can't get it to pop up, so it's stuck down. So I go down and I reach down by the motherboard where the reset switch actually plugs in, and I pull it, hit the power switch. Less than 30 seconds later, it's up and running.
So it was just like perma reset.
Yep.
Essentially.
And now that I think about it, that makes perfect sense, because when you press that reset switch, the first thing that comes on from the motherboard side is your RAM. Nothing else turns on until the RAM has been initialized. But essentially, the RAM would be initialized, and it would be the only thing that was initialized because it was in a constant reset loop.
That can't be good.
It didn't cause any damage, but the other thing that makes sense is that because the CPU wasn't turned on, or wasn't activated, the USB bus wasn't on, which is why the mouse and keyboard were acting like they were plugged into thin air.
This actually reminds me of something vaguely similar that happened to me at one point. There was one point in my life where I decided that I was going to build my own computer from scratch. Like, just buy all the parts and assemble it myself, just cuz.
It's fun.
Yep. It was a lot of work, though, which is why I haven't done it a second time. But
worse.
this was, I think, 4 computers ago. 4 or 5 computers ago, maybe. It was a while now. But I'm like, alright, put this together, and I think it took me like 2 hours because I wasn't familiar with what I was doing. So, you know, you're extra meticulous and careful, and you're slow because you're inefficient because you don't have the muscle memory and all that and stuff, right?
Actually, incredibly quick.
Might have been... it was either 2 or 3. Something. It went pretty well, though. I was damn sure everything had been done. Everything was great. I go, plug everything in, time to test it, press the power button, nothing happens. Eventually, though, I figured out what the problem was, and This is the part where it becomes similar to Kai's story in a way.
I
Guess
wonder
what it was.
Did you... Okay, so there's two possibilities here. Either you didn't plug in the power switch into the motherboard, so you weren't telling your PSU to turn on, or you had forgotten to actually plug the power cord specifically for the CPU in.
One of those is correct. I had neglected to take the wire from the power button and actually connect it to the motherboard.
Oof.
See, I've never forgotten to plug that in, but I did forget to plug in the power supply for the CPU twice.
Yeah, no, my power button just wasn't wired to anything.
Oops.
I got in there, plugged it into the motherboard. Everything was great.
Here's the funny thing about those buttons: they work a whole hell of a lot better when they're plugged into something.
They really do. Unless you're Alan Wake, and then you don't have to.
Fair.
That will make complete sense for anybody who's played Alan Wake, and no sense at all to anybody who hasn't.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
watched it played, for that matter.
What's that, Kai?
Or watched it played, for that matter.
Yes. It's kind of funny. It's funny in a way watching people play series of things in weird orders. Because I recently watched somebody who played Control and then played Alan Wake afterwards. And it's like, okay, the games are connected, but Alan Wake came out first. But there's no real reason why you need to watch them in that order. Or play them in that order, or whatever. Other than the fact that one's older, so maybe it would be more appreciated in its day, but... Alright, actually, you know what? Let's do a save game.
Research completed.
Because I might be about to destroy my base right now.
For science.
Alright, it's time to upgrade our headquarters, which is going to cause... This upgrade will attract a very strong attack. Yes, it will. Which is why I've been walking around beefing up my defenses.
A lot of attention.
Question
We
is,
have
did I
some
beef
time
them up
before the
enough?
attack. Let's strengthen our defenses.
Okay, no, game, it's a very bad idea to start my 2-minute countdown timer and then work on strengthening my defenses while I'm under time pressure. No, you do that before that happens. But I've learned my lesson from that game overs I've caused in the past doing that. But yeah, building the computer myself was definitely interesting, but I was like, okay, that was a cool experience. I'm gonna pay somebody else to do it for me next time. And that's when I started buying some Alienwares, but then Dell bought Alienware. I got 3 Alienwares in a row. The first one was before Dell bought them, so it was awesome. The second one was after, but it was still okay. And then after the third one, I'm like, okay, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. So the computer I'm playing this on currently, my main gaming and streaming PC was put together by a local company in like specific to this town. I think it's only in this town. Maybe not. It's a place called Canada Computers. I know, incredibly original, creative name. But they do good work there, and they're the kind of place that will actually take a look at what you're building. And if you're being horribly inefficient or you're buying something more expensive than what you need, they will tell you that. Like they will downsell to make sure you're getting what you need. They're that kind of place.
That's cool. That's how I used to do it. I actually, I turned away several customers, in fact, that said that they wanted to spend
We're ready for them.
so much money on it. It was like, okay, why? And the response was, because. I was like, I am a professional in this field. Get your dick waving contest out of my shop.
think also some people, look, yeah, there's the dick waving contest, but then there's also the matter of some people have the mentality that higher price equals higher quality, and in a lot of situations that's true, but maybe also you don't need that much quality for what you're doing.
Oh, these were the people that were like, oh, I want, you know, twin Xeon processors and, you know, 4 video cards and.
Because I need my word processing to be really fast.
Like, you know, 32 gigs of RAM back when that was a lot of fucking RAM.
Yeah, back when it was normal to have maybe 8, I'm guessing.
8 would have been incredibly high end.
Yeah, and he wanted 32.
Yeah, it's like, nah, fuck off with this.
Do you not know how much this is going to cost you?
Just look over at him. Sorry, this isn't going to impress her. Try somewhere else.
I mean, I wouldn't have kicked him out of the store, but I would have been like, okay, you really don't need this, but if you really want it, okay. But
I can't deal with dick people.
Of course, then again, you didn't own the shop, so the money wasn't going to you, right?
Let's check what's new.
Well, actually, I did.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why you turned them away then. Like, give them the advice they need, but if they insist on showering you with cash, let them.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I refuse to. I refuse to stroke somebody else's ego.
I had questions about that until I heard the part about ego.
Like,
oh,
no,
dear.
I'm not going to assist you in stroking your own dick. Like, no.
No thanks.
Like, this was back when, you know, LAN parties were fairly common still, and it was like, you know, that, this was before RGB. This was if you wanted lights, they were neon.
Mm-hmm.
And then people realized that maybe putting a high voltage inverter next to sensitive electronics was a bad fucking idea.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Which is also somewhat unfortunate because, man, nothing looks like neon. Neon looks so fucking cool.
It does. Like Burnswell's comment, his friend's dad keeps pushing on his tablet like he's pushing actual buttons.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's common for certain types.
Yeah. Although Burnswell, to be clear about the pre-mades comment, when I say that I had the computer made for me, I don't mean that I went in and was like, okay, give me that one on the shelf. I mean, like, actually what I did is I went on their website first, and I used their, like, build your own computer thingy on their website to, like, select all the parts I wanted. Then printed that out and went to the store to talk to somebody and show them that, and just to get some feedback. But, like, this is where we're starting. Let's talk about a computer, but this is where we're starting at. And he just looks at it. He's like, "Yeah, okay. I don't have any counter suggestions to make. Looks good to me." You know, because I know what I'm doing when I'm putting these things together, of course, right? But the main thing that was useful is that he helped me make sure I got a case that was a good case that wouldn't have, like, a crazy loud fan in it or anything. Pretty happy with the case in general.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with loud fans. Something
Yeah.
about having 9 fans. I don't notice if one of them is louder than the others.
I was complaining recently to Kai, at least, about how the back fan had started getting loud on me recently. But I've mostly
The
fixed
wind is
that.
picking up. A storm is coming.
At first I was wondering if I would have to replace it, but... So I asked my roommate if he had any spare computer fans lying around, because he keeps a lot of spare parts around.
The storm is very violent.
So he gives me
but
one.
Our base is safe from the wind.
And when I go in to
Wind turbine
do the
output
replacement,
is at maximum levels.
I'm like, alright, you know what? Let's just take a look at it while I'm at it. I noticed that like the central cylinder, like the center round piece of the fan,
Yeah, the hub.
had a little bit of a crack in it. Like there's an interior to it with a little bit of a gap, right? It's not just like solidly filled in. So I wondered if maybe just a bunch of dust had gotten in there and it was causing the problem. So I gave it a really good air blasting through that little gap, and now it's not so loud anymore. It's not completely fixed, but it's like 90% fixed. So I still have a spare fan lying around that I didn't use. But also it seemed like the spot where the fan plugs into the motherboard for power is hidden underneath a couple of other things, and I didn't want to mess with those other things to get it out of there.
In a situation like that, because I've been in similar situations where I've had to replace a fan, and I didn't really want to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
What I did is I desoldered the old fan and soldered the new one to the old wire.
I mean, there you go.
Like, fuck it, I am not taking this the fuck apart. It's time to get the soldering iron out.
Yeah, it looked like it was like snuggled in underneath something that might have been the power supply. Like there was like a big thick cable connected to the motherboard that was underneath.
Over. It's so quiet all of a
And
sudden.
I'm like, I don't want to fuck with that. It looked like it would be easy to unplug and get to and replug in afterwards, but I didn't want to roll that particular die and see if I got a critical fumble or not.
Actually,
like, no
looking
thanks.
at it, I misspoke before when I said 9 fans. The 9 fans are just the RGB ones. There are, in fact, 13 visible fans.
I don't know how many mine has. I think... Okay, I know I've got the big one on the back, the big one on the top. I think there's a... Then, of course, obviously, the graphics card has its own fan. I think there's like a little fan on top of the CPU. That just helps cycle the air to the other fans. Like, I think that's pretty standard. I'm not sure if I remember any other ones.
I put those in on purpose. Well, most of them. So, the 9 RGB fans I installed. But there's also one fan, which I guess technically is an RGB fan that's on the motherboard itself. Not the CPU, the motherboard. It's for the North Bridge and South Bridge cooling. And then there's 3 fans on the video card.
There you go.
So, 3 fans on the top, 3 fans on the bottom, 3 fans on the side, which are attached to the radiator for my water cooler.
Yeah, there's one.
It's actually not as excessive as you might think, because when I'm really pushing it hard, it generates some heat.
I mean, don't forget she does like CAD and 3D printing and stuff off this thing too. It's not just gaming.
Yeah, I do a lot of... Well, that's why I have what some people would consider an excessive amount of RAM.
It's excessive for a gaming rig, but it's not just a gaming rig.
Right. Precisely.
Like this is a doing serious work on it rig as well.
Yep. This is my work computer. People have literally laughed in my face when I've told them how much RAM I've had, how much RAM I have. Like, why? Like, because I actually need it. And it's not just my 3D files that take up a lot of RAM too, because I was looking at my looking at the file that my avatar comes from, and when I open that, let me open it real quick so I can get a fresh number, because I've added to it since last time.
Oh, jeez.
The file itself is actually quite small, but when it's open, it takes up... It's loading.
While you're checking that as well, just to comment, also let's remember that since we're getting a new computer here at this point, like you got this fairly recently, there's also going to be some element of, like, your choices have been guided by some element of future-proofing as well. You don't want to have to replace it again like a year or two later. So you get a little bit more than what you need right now, because you're going to need it later if you don't need it now.
The only thing that I didn't really get enough to future-proof on, honestly, was the RAM. And that's because I couldn't afford more RAM. Like, this was already a $4,000 computer. And the next step up for the RAM was significant.
Yeah, it's like that.
But let's see, we have 291 layers in this this .xcf file, 73 paths, and in RAM right now, without making any changes, it takes up 18.8 gigabytes.
That's a big file.
There are literally computers out there that are top-of-the-line computers that cannot open this file.
Yeah, because that's in RAM. I don't know if I could open that. I don't remember exactly how much RAM I have.
A lot of people run 16 gigs of RAM, and that is a perfectly acceptable amount of RAM, but if you have 16 gigs of RAM... That might be what I have. You can't open this. And that is a two-dimensional file.
I didn't know files could be three-dimensional.
Well, if it's a 3D file, then it can be. But, yeah, that is 4,000 by 4,000 pixels at 300 pixels per inch, so... incredibly high definition.
Research completed.
291 layers. How the fuck did I get it so high?
Let me just check real quick.
Because you have too much time on your hands, son.
You could say I have too much time on my hands.
Yep, I have 16 gigs of RAM, exactly.
Oh, the claps didn't come through.
Huh?
Let's try that again. You said I have too much time on my hands. I said you could say that I have too much time on my hands.
Waka waka.
I don't get it. Yeah, I have exactly 16 gigs on this thing. I'll probably add another stick later at some point, but that's what I'm rocking right now. It's been good so far.
But yeah, imagine that you couldn't open the file that my avatar comes from.
Right? That's nuts. And you literally could not be doing the stuff without that much RAM that you've got.
I wanted to put 128 in, like I said, and actually, ideally, I would have put 256, but again, I had to cut a corner somewhere, so I ended up with 64, and people still laugh at me.
And you just grin knowingly back. Alright, let's get ourselves in trouble again, shall we?
Sounds like fun.
Yep.
Oh wait, I can't afford this right now. I need more storage. Like, I literally cannot store the amount of resources that it costs to upgrade right now. So... Actually, wait, can I just... Like, I'll upgrade these. That might do it. It's like, alright, my maximum amount of resources is 6,600. Cool, this resource costs 9,000. I see. Alright, now I've got almost enough, but I need a little more.
Speaking of cyberpunk burns, I think my first real moment of realizing how far gaming had come as far as realism and just graphics in general was when I first launched Cyberpunk on this computer with everything on Ultra, and just in plumbing that to my 4K monitor, it just, wow.
That must have looked amazing.
Oh, it looked incredible.
Alright, now I can hold 11,000. But I don't have the extra yet. So I guess we're going to be doing that upgrade tomorrow.
It was running at a pretty smooth 90 to 110 hertz, too.
Nice.
I didn't see any glitches at all.
That's good. Actually, not that one. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this yesterday. But, happy Senate invasion anniversary, everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just me, or does it feel really weird to think about the fact that that happened a whole year ago?
The only reason I even remember it happened is because Ted Cruz went on a big tirade about apologizing to the Capitol rioters.
Why?
Why?
Because he's a fool.
Well, yes, he is. Why did he think he was doing it? It's like, oh, we gotta be nicer to people or whatever. Bullshit? I don't know.
He's appealing to the right-wing groups. Because the Trump side of things are more popular than the OG conservative type shit.
Oh, dear.
It's all very sad. But yeah, that was a year ago yesterday. So strange.
That's a thought to think of, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's
Still
weird.
very sad that it all happened. At least I am.
I'm sad that people were stupid enough to think they could get away with it.
Oh yeah, they're starting to dish out all the sentences to those people now.
Good.
Mm.
Lock them up.
Yeah, they definitely did not succeed.
Although
Oh,
I will give at least some kudos to that one guy who went in his Groundskeeper Willie cosplay. Did you guys see the one dressed up like a buffalo shaman with face paint and shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one I remember the most.
That is, somebody found a screenshot that is straight out of The Simpsons. There was an episode where Groundskeeper Willie dressed that way, and that's where he got it from.
The
guy's a psycho apparently, but I'll give him at least a tiny amount of credit for dressing that way. What's that, Snow?
Yeah. I think he was the one that they were like, oh yeah, we have to give him special treatment because he insisted he's vegan and this everything, so we have to treat him special or something. It's like
Fucking stupid.
It's like,
Snowflake.
Yeah.
It's like
He just tricked you into exactly what
No.
he wanted. Yeah. Alright, let us go ahead and have this raid then, shall we?